Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
What was the party like last night, Jean?
Not bad at all, thanks. There were one or two interesting people there. Why couldn't you come?
Well, I couldn't get away from work early. And when I got home I had a headache, so I had to go straight to bed. But I was overtired, because I wasn't able to get to sleep for hours.
What a shame. Why didn't you take a sleeping pill?
I don't like them. I used to take them when I had to work overtime, you know.
How many did you use to take?
3 every night.
Good heavens. Why did you take so many?
Because I was under a terrible strain. The doctor said they weren't very strong. Anyway, I used to feel awful the next morning.
I'm sure you did.
The doctor said I had to be careful.
He was quite right.
So I stopped drinking coffee late at night instead.
Did you move into your new apartment?
Yes, but I'm afraid it's still a mess. I haven't put anything away yet.
Don't worry. It'll probably take you about 3 weeks to get everything organized.
Don't say that. It looks like a dump now. I can't stand it.
Have you taken a walk around your neighborhood yet?
Unfortunately, yes.
What do you mean by that?
I took a long walk through the neighborhood this morning on my way to the train station. It took me 20 minutes.
Yes, but you only pay $800 a month. It's hard to decide which is better, shorter commuting time or lower rent.
I thought paying a lower rent would be better, but now I'm not sure.
Is there a supermarket nearby?
Yes, if you consider 7-Eleven as a supermarket.
Sounds like you better buy a bicycle.
That's right, or I'm going to spend a lot of time walking.
Would you allow me to drive your car?
No problem, but you've got to be careful.
Surely I will.
Here's the key then.
Hey, what's new?
Not much. Just sitting here eating some Chinese food. Is that the paper? Why don't you open it and tell me my horoscope?
Okay. Wait a minute, let's see. I'm a Taurus, and it says, Mars is in the 3rd house, and is soon to eclipse Venus. I don't know what that means, but then it says, your charm and drive will win others over to your way of thinking. Remember to be positive. Sounds good to me.
What about Gemini? What's the prediction?
Since Mercury has crossed paths with Jupiter, your fortunes are falling. Bad luck will follow you today, and you will lose that which you value. Be careful.
That sounds bad. I'm really worried. What should I do? Maybe I should go home and stay in the rest of the day.
But we have a date tonight. You can't stay at home because of a stupid horoscope. So, what's new in the kitchen? That refrigerator is new, isn't it?
Yes, I needed a large one. Before, I had a separate refrigerator and freezer, but this has both combined into one.
That's usual nowadays. You've added a few shelves too.
Yes. You know I've been cooking more kind of food recently and I needed some extra space for spices and ingredients.
Did you buy new cupboards too?
No, I didn't. I gave them a really good clean, so they just look new. The worktop was in poor condition, so I had a new one added.
I see that you have bought several new pots and pans and utensils.
Yes, I have. I need them to help me with these new dishes I'm trying to make. I need a little more practice before I invite guests over.
Looking at the spice rack, I'd say you've been learning how to make Asian food.
Yes, I've always liked Indian and Thai food, so I've been trying to make dishes from those countries. I'm pretty good at making curries now, but I still need practice at making Thai food.
Both kinds of food are becoming popular. Nowadays, it's very easy to pick up the ingredients at the supermarket.
I hope you can stay for dinner. I need a guinea pig. Julia and Anne have both taken dance lessons. They want to be famous dancer, I think.
Yet Julia is not a patch on Anne because she's not as diligent and clever as Anne.
I don't see much difference, anyway.
You're going to set up your own law office, aren't you?
Yes. After so many years of hard work, I'd rather I had an office of my own.
If you need help, don't hesitate to ask me.
I'll be very glad if you would help.
I'd like to wish you every success in your new venture.
Thank you. I wish I would.
Good luck to you. What would you reckon the taxing increases?
Well, the state will benefit a lot, I suppose.
But what do most people think about it?
It's hard to say.
The acting of this film is marvelous in spite of the thin plot.
I'm sorry for Hero.
I don't think there's any excuse for his acting in some parts.
Don't be too critical. We can't expect it to be perfect.
I was told my friend Joe was speaking ill of me. That's a real letdown.
I don't think Joe has done such a thing. Don't believe things in haste.
Maybe I should go and ask him whether it's true. Where's your hometown?
Shandong.
I just saw something about Mary last night. It was hilarious.
David took me to it last week. I thought it was a little sick.
What do you mean sick? It was really funny, don't you think?
It was entertaining in some ways. But in general I didn't like it.
Why not?
I just think the humor was too gross. There were too many disgusting things in it. I don't think a comedy has to have so much smut to be funny.
It wasn't a dirty movie. There wasn't even any nudity.
No, you're right. But nudity doesn't bother me. What bothered me were all the jokes about masturbation, stuff like that. It was too sick.
Oh, you are too conservative. It's just realistic.
I don't think it's realistic. I thought it was sick. Why does a movie have to use that kind of humor?
People think it's funny. I heard that James was fired because he got a kickback of $20,000 from a vendor.
That's open secret.
But mine could be a lie for his job.
How did you know that?
A little bird whispered to me. Keep that to yourself. John, my father isn't there at all. Are you kidding?
Cool, fellow. What's the date today, buddy?
It's the 1st of April, April Fool's Day.
You forgot all about it, didn't you?
Did you go to the movie yesterday?
Yes, I did.
What did you think of it?
I don't think much of the film.
I think it is the worst one I have ever seen.
Oh, I'm not sure I agree with you. It was not a good one, but it was not the worst one. Actually, it wasn't too bad.
I can't think the same.
What's more, some scenes were good, much fit for the children.
I couldn't agree with you. Hi. What are you reading?
Oh, it's Death on the Nile. Have you read it?
No, not that one. But I saw the movie. Could I borrow it when you finished?
Sure. I didn't know you like mysteries.
Oh, I'm crazy about them.
Following our free educational materials, you learn English in a great way with ease and efficiency.